All the way up to that pitch.
It's the 5th. Go back. It's the 5th of, yeah, you know, what's the name of that month? May 2015.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named God. He was a good boy, a real good boy. And back in those days, boys and girls were usually bad sometimes. They couldn't resist misbehaving. And while all the other children did not act perfect, God was perfect. He was so perfect that magically, by the time he grew up to be a man, he magically, for some reason, gained almighty powers. He flew off to another dimension in space to start his own gig. He made creatures in his own image. And as these beings grew into their teenage years, they started to magically gain powers also. Because they were good. Just like God was. And God felt threatened. Because his beings were perfect in other ways. God was afraid they would take over. So he blew them all up. Hence, in the beginning, there was light. God created humans that looked like him, but didn't or couldn't act like him. They were born with sin. But there was a problem. They didn't know how to sin. Somebody had to teach them. Humans weren't able to. They were dumbasses. So God made angels. They didn't want to raise any hell. God called a meeting and he asked all his angels,
"Who wants to go to Earth and teach humans how to use their sins?"
None of the angels wanted to. God scratched his holy head and noticed one of his angels was missing.
"Where is Lucifer?"
Gabriel said, he's by your mansion, trimming bushes, mowing the yard, pulling weeds, and cleaning clouds. And God replied,
"Go getteth him."
So Gabriel went and got Lucifer. Lucifer flew up to God and asked, how can he help? God asked him to do the chore, and Lucifer obliged. So he sent him to Earth to teach humans how to use their sin. Now, there was only two humans, a man and a woman, named Adam and Eve. Lucifer was given some magic powers to do things like, turn into a snake, and of course, as you know, he threatened them to make an apple pie and eat it, and when God told him not to, you know. And a part of the story that was actually lost through time was the part where the apples just wasn't enough sin to get the job done. God let Lucifer come up with his own idea. Remember when I told you Lucifer had some powers to turn into things? Well, he magically grew himself a big old nice pair of breasts. First he fondled them, of course. Why not? If you got a nice pair of tits, you would too. But anyway, Lucifer started to lactate. He used his breast milk to make a magical milk that when ingested, it's just enough sin to do the job. But Adam and Eve didn't want to drink the breast milk because it was too damn bitter compared to the wine they've been getting drunk on. So Lucifer added a drop of honey to his breast milk, and in a cauldron, shook it to and fro, and made a special magical cheese that was fortified with some vitamins, Viagra, Spanish fly, and just enough sin supplement. Lucifer offered a slice to Adam and Eve, and they loved it. It was delicious. They asked Lucifer, what was it called? And Lucifer smiled and replied,
"Hell cheese."
you in hell.
For money. She said she'd just sell her body. I said, oh no. She's gonna sell her body for money. First thing she's gonna do is look for the big city lights. Then she's gonna stroll into town with her appetite. For attention, did I mention? Appetite for the attention, did I mention? She said she's gonna sell her body. She said she's gonna sell her body. Tropical island, all alone. I jump off the ocean liner, try to commit suicide, but I rode a whale here up to this tropical island. There ain't no coconuts, ain't no crab. All there is palm trees. A driftwood float by. I collect it every day. The plan is to make a raft, perhaps sail away. Another year passes by, through 1,000 different storms. Another year passes me by, through 1,000 different storms. Any coconuts? No! I'm not any kind of fisherman. Never was a fisherman. Yeah, I regret. Yeah, I regret. Jumping off the ocean liner, trying to commit suicide. Life wasn't so bad, now life is really bad. They never missed me. One day I thought I saw a sailboat. Oh, it was just the mirage.
glorious and man stands alone, then you will know what it's like to be alone.
One, two, three, four.
Yeah, I'm out there on the boulevard. Yeah, I'm out there out on the street. I'm king of the road. Pimp of the highway. Yeah, I'm out there on the road. Come see me now. Tell me what you need. I got it. For any price, I got it. No, I don't want no money. No, I don't want no silver. No, I don't want no gold. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want no cash. I don't give about that. I want your soul, 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 soul. I want your soul, 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 soul. I want your soul, 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 soul. You want dreams come true? Yeah. You want your dreams come true? Yeah. You want your soul, 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 soul. Want your soul, 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 soul. Who's the sign, dotted line of blood? The sign of the dotted line, the sign of the dotted line of blood. You're living fire. Can't break the deal. No. What's your sign in blood on the line? You can't break the deal. No. Cause I got your soul. I got your soul.
Your payment is late. Because it is due. He's gonna need a couple drops of virgin blood. Where you go make the payment? Down at the gates of hell. And if you don't like that, then oh motherfucking world. His payment it is due. It's in my
dreams come true.